Well, the bees are busy, the storms have passed, and I got a package in the mail. We also are going to protect against a few worms, and we've got one heirloom tomato. This Carla is doing really well. We'll talk about that here in a minute. I've seen some cabbage worm moss out, so we're going to use some BT to protect our cabbages and our lettuce. Come on, we got some work to do. Now, all of our brassicas and lettuce have been doing really well, but we're starting to get some holes in them. I know we're going to get some worms on these. Now, this BT, it'll save you a lot of heartache. You can find it in my Amazon store if you're interested. But it's natural, and it just stops the worms from eating. Now that we've taken care of that little chore, let's see what came in the mail. I had a plan, that's why I'm over on this side of the garden. Sunchokes, that's what I was waiting on. Sunchokes grower guide. Let's see. Put them in the ground, water them. I think I can do that. Let's go ahead and get these in the ground. So my plan the other day was to go ahead and plant these back here. They're supposed to be kind of invasive, but we sure like eating them. So the more invasion I can get, the better off I'm going to be. And again, look how nice that soil is. This is some wonderful soil. See what we got here as far as sunchokes. Let's see what they sent us. Oh, these are nice. All right. Space them out just a little bit. And that's all you have to do to plant these. I dug them all up the first time we planted them. I should have left some out, but we ate them. They were pretty tasty. And these are starting to sprout. So I think we're in good shape. And just cover them over. I'm just going to put a little bit of mulch on top of this until they get going. Sunchokes are in, and it really is that fast. You can do this too. The deep mulch makes your soil so nice and easy to work with. Let's move on and get Carla in the ground. Now, I think most everybody can identify the modern tomato leaf. When these heirlooms start growing, they've got a single leaf. They do start producing what looks more like a traditional tomato leaf pretty quick. I don't have 100 and some tomatoes this year, but we got a nice variety. It ought to be fun. Now, you know me and planting seeds too heavy. Well, I dropped some cantaloupe seeds in a container. I think we're ready to put them in the ground. Come on, let's take a look. After our storm, our Armenian cucumber, it's just gone. But you want to talk about putting too many seeds in a container? I'll show you what we're going to do with that. We're going to do what we always do. We're just going to break that apart. We're going to make several plants. Set that aside. I'm going to break this apart also. And as we break it apart, I'm just going to plant these. Get them in the ground. Groups of 2 or 3, you'd be just fine. And we have seeds in other spots, but these came up really well. So now they're in the garden. Get a little mulch back on here, and we're good to go. Here I was going to start cussing the deep mulch. That's not grass coming up. We got sugar cane thick in here. I probably put way too much down. Well, we'll see what we get. Yep, now I'm thinking of succession planting. All of the carrots got their first true leaves coming on. This is pretty exciting. Check out this corn. Just a few claps of thunder, 3 inches of hard rain, and we're ready to get our second batch in the ground. Well, I got enough fully ripe ones to share, so I'm going to take these up to the house and wash them up. But I have a trade-off. I can lose some things, or I can spray a bunch of chemicals, and I don't want the chemicals. So I plant heavy, and I share. I may not like it all the time, but it's not my garden. I just tend it. And look at what I get by doing that. And the rewards are worth it. Guess what we're going to plant tomorrow, the last day of April. You can do this too, and I hope you're planting along with me. Until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.